So we wrote that song in a time where we were kind of writing these power, like, war songs. All this minor key, sad things. And I said, God, can you give me like a happy song like to sing? Like, what does that even look like? Because I've been worn for so long, I'm getting weary. I'm getting tired of it, you know? I feel like I'm stuck. And I didn't even know how to write something like that. I didn't know how to write something sweet to him, because our relationship had always been like, you know, I want you to give me the armor. I want you to send me into battle. I want you to do all these things. And there was a facet of our relationship that I hadn't experienced yet, and it was the come sit by me for a minute side of the relationship. And those of us that like to go, those of us that like to do, tend to get caught up in the other side, and sometimes it's difficult for us to just sit with him for a while. So that song came out of that feeling. Kind of go through a little bit of the lyrics. How many of you remember your first love? The very first time you ever even felt Twitter-pated. I mean, I remember being in love with somebody I'd never even spoken to before. And I was like, man, I'm going to marry that girl. And I was like, yeah, bro. No, you're not. But I remember being short of breath. I remember thinking all the time, day and night. Never even had a conversation. Completely puppy dog, like ridiculousness. But imagine for a moment if you were so wrapped up in him the way that he's wrapped up in you. Imagine for a moment that you felt about him even a fraction of the way that he feels about you. That we spent the time in our mind through the day dwelling and sitting with him. And that's kind of what that song's about. And I just wanted to iterate that this morning, while we take communion, Noel's going to lead us in it, but take a moment to sit with him this morning. Take a moment to see. It's okay to war, and it's okay to fight, and it's okay to do all those things, but this morning, for just a second, he wants you to sit next to him and receive his peace.